hi, everybody. Hi, Lori. Long time no see.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Looks like you're sitting on the floor with a white fur ball behind you.
Yeah, I figured I'd give this view a shot today. So, how are you doing today?
Doing all right. Who is that behind you?
This is Aspen. This is my baby, so she's not available. Sorry.
He's not a bit. You got to go to findanotherdog.com for Aspen, right?
Exactly. Yep.
All right. Okay. Boy, we got a great show today. We're going to get started because we have probably our most experienced guest of all times back on this week. All right. And she's got her hands full. She has a puppy, an amazing puppy. Or she's turning him into an amazing puppy. But no matter what, he's right there in the middle. Jamie's got Mitch, and she wants to go first, and I don't blame her. Hi, Jamie.
Hey, sorry. Now the dogs.
Is the timing bad?
The dogs are seeing deer up there, so now I'm going to shut the.
Oh, you got a deer. Well, imagine that. All right.
Yeah. Well, I had a new fence built, and it's really tall, but when the deer are up top, they can see them up there, and they just bark like crazy.
And the deer come around because they keep the coyotes and the wolves away, right?
I watched a buck chase a coyote a few months ago.
Wow.
So your dogs are teaching the deer to defend themselves.
I mean, yeah, I very rarely see the bucks.
Great Pyrenees are just simply amazing breed. We never know what they're going to do next, right?
I know. Yeah.
So who do you have in your arms that wants to go chase a deer?
Yeah, well, my next door neighbor's son's kid, their dog got bad, like all of a sudden just attacked by a deer, attacked their dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It must have been rutting season or something, because deer will attack cars in rutting season.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. He wasn't.
That's not good.
Yeah. Anyway.
So who do you have there? Oh, I know who you have there. You got Mitch. Yeah.
This is Mitch. And Irene is in there laying on the other sofa, so I'll just bring the computer in there after I'm done with him.
Okay. So, and then while you're getting a new setup, then we'll bring Daphne up. How's that?
Yeah, that works. This is Mitch, and he's almost 4 months old. They don't know his exact birth date, but obviously he's
thought you were going to say almost adorable. No, he's completely adorable.
He is, and he eats like a horse. What's funny is I feed him, he lays in the laundry room. I feed him in there. I feed the young dogs first. I feed Irene and him and one of my young dogs first. And then I put him in the crate and feed my dogs, because they will run up to my other dogs, and that wouldn't be good. So then once they eat, they go in the crate. No. But he's a puppy. He's such a good boy. He does sleep with me though.
What's the problem?
Let me just tell you.
Oh my God, you're going to hell, aren't you? You're going
when I have two puppies, it's so much easier because they both keep each other company in the crate. And he sleeps all night. He's a great dog. And he has a funny, look at his tail. He has this like curly tail that doesn't look like it belongs on his body. It's like Eeyore, where you attach it. Like, it's so cute. It's like all this curls.
He's got that wavy coat like a Maremma sheepdog has.
Yeah, and his hair is getting longer as he gets older. And he's a good boy. He plays hard with the big dogs, and then he just zonks out. He's a good boy.
That's a Maremma sheepdog right there.
He's so cute.
They have similar coats, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Yeah, his is like Lily Mae's, my 1-year-old. It's so thick.
Wow.
So I brush him. I do clean his ears so he gets used to everything. And he's really easy. He really is.
Jamie,
and he just loves running with the big boys.
When Mitch curls up with you on the bed, What,
No, it goes down to the end.
okay, but what do your babies think if they can't get up on the bed?
So only one of my 10-month-old sleeps on the bed, and he sleeps on the bed. My other dogs have a couple in the spare room that sleep in there, and then I have 2 dog beds. Angel and 2 other dogs sleep in my room on dog beds.
So no jealousy then.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're lucky. You're
No,
very
they just obviously, when I start petting one dog, they all get in there. Like,
Yep.
Now, remind us how many dogs you have there right now.
9.
Okay. And you live alone, right?
I do. Yeah.
All right. So I don't want to hear anybody say 2's too many.
Well,
You know what? It's all relative, right? I work from home. It's easy for me. I leave the
So you
sliding
take your
glass.
dogs to work with you since you work from home.
Exactly. I leave the sliding glass door open so they can go outside. He's still working on potty training. So I walk out with him and praise him. He's doing a lot better.
Wow. That is
yeah.
so
how long
cool.
have you had him, Jamie?
So I've had him, let's see, he'll be 4 months, like in a little over a week. So I've had him 3 weeks.
Okay.
And
you've
I've
Yeah,
had-
because man, not just not last week, but just the HQ show we did, him and his sister was on it just last month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now his sister's been adopted, right?
Yes.
Okay. And they have no regrets, so you won't have any regrets adopting Mitch.
I
But
know. It's,
he's gonna need another dog or more in the home, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And a youthful dog, because I see he's really good though. There's only one of my dogs that I don't allow him to be. I don't allow him to be out with Riley when he's outside. So I have gates put up so I can go in the kitchen, in the dining room, and go outside.
Okay.
And then Riley's the only one. All the other dogs are perfectly fine. He's particular. So
Now
he does great with Irene because he's big. He just has sometimes he stops.
all right. And right now, one of them is barking at a deer or barking because
No, he's barking.
they want what Mitch is getting right now.
She's barking at me in here.
Yep.
So she wants what Mitch is getting.
Yeah.
So all of my guys are trying to figure out what this barking noise is. And this
I can imagine, and I see Daphne down there in the thumbnails too. So,
Sorry, I'm gonna
but
take
she just about doesn't even care.
Yep.
All right. Always remember, Daphne has been dubbed the happiest dog on earth.
That's awesome.
She was born happy. So anyway, now
So
Mitch, he's ready to. Is he ready for? I'm sorry, Laura, you go.
No, I was just going to ask what do you think his best home would be, Jamie?
I think puppies. I wouldn't say little kids, right? Because puppies are mouthy and stuff. We like older kids with, especially certain dogs and puppies. They just get really mouthy. But I had the J pups. They went with young kids, but those were different, right? I wasn't concerned about them. So I had 3 brothers. They all got adopted relatively quickly. Just a young, playful dog that keep them just entertained. He could chew on my antique table in there. He never has done that. He doesn't chew on. I have so many toys. I have 2 bins of bones and toys and everything. He strings them all over, brings them outside. So he's really, plus he has so many dogs to play with. Right. So, they get in trouble when they get bored, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I'm going to make a personal plea here. Somebody, please adopt Mitch before Jamie does.
That's not happening.
Now. She has enough dogs now.
That's not happening. No more for me. Yeah. So, anyway, so I'm in Washington, and he needs to be adopted in the Pacific Northwest. You know, I mean, people.
Yeah.
Have
And
to
Lori
drive.
was so
They don't have-
disappointed when Lori
Yeah.
was thinking about, but you see, it's not feasible to send a dog from Washington to New York because of the routes that have to be taken. You just can't shoot across 90 like that, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, it's just.
And that's a long haul. That's plumb
He was
across country.
already on a long haul. I mean,
That's
they
right.
got, you know, it was a long trip because they had weather issues and stuff. So these dogs are on there for a long time, especially this time of year when they hit, you know, bad weather. So,
and besides that, if you're in New York,
resilient anyway.
And if you're in New York or the Midwest, there's plenty of dogs at GPRS. They have more dogs than they know what to do with.
Yeah.
Well, no, they know exactly what to do with them, but they need to help more. So,
I mean, somebody would just have to drive here. You know, they can just wherever.
So if Lori, say for example, hypothetically, Lori decided to drive to Washington.
Steven, stop that.
I know, right? He says
Lori's a sucker for puppies too. All right.
Yes. Yep.
No,
I have enough too. So I know what you're going through, Jamie. At one time I had 5 of my own, and then I had 3 fosters as well. So I know how.
Yeah, you had more white dogs than you did black and white dogs, didn't you, at one time?
Well, at one time I had 6 black dogs and 2 white dogs and a little red dog.
Right.
So
yeah. She likes to keep a balance, and just keep things balanced at home. So she likes to maintain 2 Great Pyrenees and 2 Newfoundlands.
And that's what I have right now.
I'm fascinated with them.
They're a fascinating breed. But think about this, Jamie. What do you tell your visitors that come over? You have 9 white dogs. You say, don't wear black.
Yeah.
Well, I never wear black.
Yeah. So what do the Newfoundland people tell their guests? Don't wear white. What about Lori? She has Newfies and Great Pyrenees. What do you tell your guest?
Yep. I just wear all kinds of colors. I don't even care anymore at this point. Plaid does not look good on me, so I just wear whatever.
I know my son comes to, and he did so well with my son-in-law yesterday. He loved him, and he just was like cuddled with him. This dog has no fear. Like, he's not afraid.
Well, he's a puppy. There's nothing to fear with a puppy.
Sometimes puppies get afraid of like the vacuum or things like that. He's
got ripped as something else.
He is just.
Yeah, stop looking at the Newfie. He's not available. You got to look at the white dog. You got to look at Mitch.
The black one's yours, Lori?
Yep, this is mine.
Oh, okay.
He'll be
that
4 years old
is hers. Yeah.
Yep. So, right now, all the dogs in my house, I have 4 of my own, and then I am boarding a black lab and a boxer because I have a doggy daycare / boarding facility now.
Yeah,
you're in New York. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm in New York.
So if you need to board one of your 7 dogs, go to Lori first, okay?
Yeah.
Jamie? and take Mitch with you. She might adopt him, all right?
Just a hop, skip, and a jump, so no worries.
Doesn't he have the cutest face, though? He has this, like...
He
has this, like, I don't know. It's just, he's so cute. He's so
and with the videos that I've seen you post, I didn't have time to get anything uploaded here, but it looks like he just fit right in with your group.
He likes to, it's funny. He doesn't run around the house very much. I don't let puppies do that. Sometimes just because he'll like piddle places, right?
Well, you've had puppies eat your vacuum cleaner or your cord. Oh, yeah. And you just wrote that off. I needed a new vacuum cleaner anyway. I remember you said that.
Yes, in the corners of my sofas. So I have to cover them up because certain dogs have chewed the corners of both my sofas.
Okay.
No, it's just furniture.
Okay. So we're going to move forward here. Great Pyrenees Rescue Society.org. And we're going to bring Rob. He has Daphne. But we also have a surprise. He has a new foster also, along with Daphne. We get to meet her for the first time. So Daphne has a video, and I'm going to bring the video up, and we'll bring Rob up while you're switching sets. Yeah, while you're changing things around. Here we go. Wow. Uh-oh. Wow, you got both of them right there, Rob.
Yes. They're Pyrenees, so they like to play together.
So the smaller of the two is who?
That is Maddie.
Maddie. Is she is this a debut for her? Is she up and coming?
Yes. This is her first time being seen on this show.
Is she available yet?
Yes, she's available.
Oh, she is. Well, I wish I'd have known you had her. We could have done a little more promoting for her, but we'll feature her at another date. But she's more than welcome to come on now. I'm going to put Daphne's profile into the comments that gives people a place to go to, apply to adopt her. Now, Daphne's a little bit different from Mitch. She's in Texas, right?
Yes, she's in Dallas area.
Okay, so she can go any direction just about to be adopted, can't she?
Yes, she can. Yes.
All right. So now I don't know how this happened, but just when Mitch was moving Mitch, Stephanie from Skippy Skippins, Mitch got a heart. Let's see if we can get Daphne to earn a heart from Stephanie. What do you think?
Aww.
Now,
look at
she's been billed as the happiest dog on earth, hasn't she?
She is a happy dog, and I'll tell you, from the day we picked her up, she has really come around and just changed. You know, she's a much happier dog now. She's much more obedient and follows routines much better. Okay, following routine and obedience is two completely different things because, man, you got a great Pyrenees. That and the word obedience shouldn't even be in the same paragraph. Right. She does have her own mind. She comes inside when she wants to. And
yeah, well, now keep in mind the Great Pyrenees have been bred for 13,000 years. When you say come, they turn their head the other way.
Yes.
Yep. Like, wait, who are you talking to? You talking to me?
Yeah, all Pyre owners just agreed with that.
That's right.
But I'll tell you what, Daphne we need to get her moved along.
Yes, she's been here for about 5 months.
Oh,
Yeah, that's-
wow.
Yeah, isn't it something?
What's
is.
Isn't
going
that just-
on?
Why is she still there?
Yeah.
And also, who didn't want that dog, by the way, in her other life?
Somebody up north in the New England area who was looking at more than one Great Pyrenees from the GPRS.
Okay.
She just went with a different dog. She's a great dog, though.
Well, I mean, when she first came
socialized.
into GPRS.
Oh. Yeah. Why did she get surrendered? Because she
Yeah,
is absolutely
I'm curious
gorgeous.
about that.
Well,
Look at
I never
the
get the full
eyeliner.
story.
Oh, her eyeliner is just stunning.
Oh,
Everything
is
about this
beautiful.
girl is just stunning.
Oh, look at that.
Maddie's got some work to do. Stephanie, where's Daphne's heart? Okay.
Right.
Now she's aware. I may have to give it to her.
Yeah, she is beautiful. So Rob, what would be her perfect home if you were to give her up? Because she's perfect.
Well, we're getting to the point. She's been here so long and integrated so much as a family member. I don't think she's going to want to leave.
I don't blame
And
her.
you know, and from a behavior standpoint, that is really something we look at very, very seriously when a lot of time comes into play. But then you got to also look at something else too. Is to foster. Is that something that you're willing to do? Looks like mom might, but I'm not sure about that.
Fostering is some work sometimes.
Can be.
Yeah,
It can be bittersweet, can it?
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
can. I forgot what was the.
But you
question.
can't keep them all. Only Jamie can do that.
Yeah. I'm sure you
Sorry,
get
Jamie.
asked a lot, Rob, how you can foster for that long and still be able to give them up. Like you just said, when she's been with you for 5 months now, they almost become part of your family, and it has to be tough if let's just say, I were to reach out to you right now and say, okay, I want to adopt her. I'm sure we'd have to pry her from your hands, and I'd have to give you my firstborn to give, correct?
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to comment on this show.
How about we try it and see? And then if it's an oops, excuse me, then we won't say it next time. How's that?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds good. Yeah, she's so far integrated in the family as a family member that it is going to be. I tell you what, let me put it this way: if she doesn't get adopted next week,
Okay, you don't even have to
it.
say anything else.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. Not at all. Nope.
Okay, so you hear that, people? This is the happiest dog on earth. You just heard it. If somebody doesn't at least apply to it, she got 3 hearts, by the way. If somebody doesn't at least apply to adopt her, she's going to be taken off the market, and now everybody but Rob and his family loses, and Daphne, obviously.
So
Now keep in mind that even adopting a dog from a foster from Jamie or Rob or any of the dogs, Lori, when she fosters, your home's got to be at least as good as theirs, or you're not going to get the dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's tough.
just how that works. At least as good. So that means you want to really work hard to make it more inviting than where the dog is now. Okay. So we have to, and they will have to go through a detachment and stuff like that. And I will say, in Daphne's defense, now I don't know her. I've never had to work with this dog. It's always good when the behaviorist doesn't know the dog, right?
So Rob, what would be her? First of all, how old is she?
She came to us about 2 years. We've had her for about 5 months, so she's about 2.5 to 3 months or 3 years. Yeah.
Okay. Does she?
We have a question.
What would be her perfect home if you were to let her go? If, let's say, you got an application tomorrow, what would that application have to say in order for you to say, "Wow, I actually think I can let her go to this person"?
I think she would do well in several different scenarios.
One of them being your next door neighbor, maybe, right?
Yeah. She does well socially. She goes to the dog park, so that's not an issue. She will do well with a home that has other dogs, as long as there's a good introduction period.
And that holds true for any breed, okay, except pug, but that's not necessarily a true breed.
And I think she'll do great with kids. Now she gets kids at the dog park, so she does great with kids. She is not aggressive towards any other dogs. She is.
Yeah, how could the happiest dog on earth be aggressive towards anything?
Right.
How are her leash skills, Rob?
Leash, you know what? We've trained her not to use a leash in some cases, but she does perfectly fine on a leash. At the dog park, we walk her from one area to the other, along with my other dogs who don't use leashes.
Wow.
Breaking all the rules.
Now, keep in mind, let's clarify this. When she's not on a leash, is she in a contained area in case she hears something that doesn't sound right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's different. That's not like you're walking along Interstate 20 with a dog off leash. All right.
No, that wouldn't be a good idea for.
I just wanted to clear that up because
Yes.
this is not outside of a contained area. This is not a good breed to be off leash with because it's got nothing to do with the training, nothing to do with training methods. It's their hearing.
Yes.
That's
just
the
the hearing.
They can hear a fly fart 10 blocks away, and then they got to go check it out. All right.
Steve, you got some good humor. We got a train down the street as well, and it goes in the middle of the night, and she does not bark at it. Thank goodness.
Wow.
Well, the train, that's because of the sight and sound. She's now used to it. And that's something that when you move a dog, you always got to remember. Number one, you're destabilizing them. One of the reasons they're becoming destabilized is because now the sights and sounds are different. Everything's different. She doesn't know where she's at. She doesn't know who you are. She doesn't know why she's there. And most importantly, she doesn't know where her mom and dad are when you move a dog. And that is why Rob is talking about the amount of time and they got to evaluate if she will actually thrive being moved or not. And be honest with you, personally, I think this breed is very resilient.
They are. They're a great breed. I have never had a Great Pyrenees before, with the exception of this one is very little Great Pyrenees in her.
The black one's got Pyrenees in him?
Yeah, mostly a lab, but it's got Great Pyrenees in him. And
but that personality is probably Great Pyrenees then.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the whole reason.
That we call them sleepers. The predators least expect that dog to be a Great Pyrenees. Look at little Maddie.
Oh,
look at this.
Look at
Mitch. Watch Mitch. Mitch, learn some things here.
Wow,
learn patience.
That. Wow, Rob.
Wow. Ain't that look
Rob
at this.
and Mrs. Rob. Great job.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Let's just forget. Let's move on to Irene. Maddie's no longer, Daphne's no longer available.
Wow. Look at all of
I've got
that.
Daphne's profile in the comments. That little QR code up there in the upper left corner of your screen, you can scan it and that'll take you to her profile too. Cute little, I can never make those work. So if somebody makes them work, let me know. Okay. And if you can't make them work, we'll stop doing them. I can't make it work. I don't know how to, I can't make it work. I'm not a phone guy.
Real quick.
I use my, go ahead.
Debbie was asking, how does she do with cats? Rob, do you have any cats by chance?
I don't have any cats.
Okay.
So I can't.
Man, I like this man already.
Steve, be nice.
It's a dog house.
Okay. All right. Because Debbie was just wondering how she would do with kids and cats. You did answer with kids. So just.
Yeah, there's no problem. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think about cats? Does she have a high play drive or if a cat runs, will she give chase? What do you think?
My opinion, probably not interested.
Okay, because she wouldn't she wouldn't harm a flea if it was on her biting her, would she?
The only thing she's going to harm is due to my other dog training her is small prey in the backyard.
Okay. Well, that doesn't belong there. Those are predators.
Yes.
So that's instinctual, not training. That's
Right.
instinctual. Yeah. Wow. Great Pyrenees Rescue Society.org.
Great
Yeah.
job, Rob. They're both gorgeous.
So you got a 50-50 chance of applying and getting Daphne. How about that? Always remember, if Daphne's not the right dog for you, they've got plenty of other dogs, and we're fixing to bring another one back too. Rob, can you stay for the show like you did last time? We can bring you off to the side so we can see that really awesome group treat getting and these amazing dogs. You don't see that often.
Oh,
no, where they're all quiet and all focused on.
Yeah, there hasn't been a peep out of. How many dogs are there? 4?
4.
Yeah.
They're
Ain't
quiet.
heard a peep out of them. Now
They're
we got
very
Irene,
disciplined.
who's sound asleep because, well, it wasn't fair because there was some deer that Jamie's dogs were barking at. There was really a predator out there. Well, by the way, Rob, nice work. Nice job.
Thank you. I don't know what I did.
Yeah. Look at Maddie. So we're going to have to feature Maddie here coming up pretty soon here. You know what?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm happy to do so.
How long have you had her?
I've only had her a couple weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
How come we didn't? I didn't know about her, but I'm not part of the rescue. Sydney didn't know about her, did he? Did she?
Sydney, yeah. Should anyway, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
All
how
right.
old is Maddie?
Maddie's about 4 months. Is that
4
about
months.
right? Yeah, 4
Also the
months.
same as Mitch.
Mitch.
Same as Mitch.
Okay.
Speaking of Sydney, she's watching. Hi,
Yep,
Sydney.
I said,
Why didn't we do anything with Maddie, Sydney? Anyway, don't worry about that.
Yeah. all right.
So,
So, who
now-
do we have here, Jamie?
Well, now hang on. We've got a Irene video, right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, we do. And I think they did an amazing job on Irene's video too. Don't you think, Jamie?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to play it. I'm glad you agreed with that. There she is. Wow. Hi, Jamie. Hey, there's a question about Mitch before we get rolling.
Yes. Sorry. She's got mean peer paws, man.
Okay, well, we know about the peer paw. They want to know how big Mitch is for his age, and will he be extra fluffy?
I don't. I mean, he's not going to be, kind of like kind of like her. She doesn't have.
Would you say he's average size for Great Pyrenees, 120
I
pounds
think he's
when
going
he's
to
done?
be big. He has big paws, so I
Okay.
would say yes, average. He's a chunk. I think he's
All
going
right.
to be a good size.
Yeah.
He's got big.
And
paws.
also, too, I wanted to point out to some folks that, you just witnessed Rob with Daphne, 4 dogs in the home. You just saw what how calm and the relaxation of capabilities. And same way with Jamie, other than the peer paw. She's got 9 dogs, and she's not in the insane asylum either. Okay, so
not
this
yet.
can be done. Yeah, this can be done. All right.
I've got 6 right now too, Steve, and they're all laying right around me.
Yeah, and we're not hearing anything. The only reason why we heard anything in this whole show is because the butthead deers.
Right.
That was the only reason. Now that's Irene, right?
Yes, this is Irene.
Now I saw it, and I couldn't find it.
Next month.
I saw a picture of her. I saw a picture of her playing with another one of your dogs and a rope toy, and they were playing tug of war together.
Yep, Lily Mae. That's Lily Mae is a few months older than she is. So and then
hang on a second, Jamie. Hold on, Jamie. Hold on, Jamie. Sorry. Yeah, see why I said hold on?
Oh my
okay,
God.
now she's licking herself. We can come back. Sorry, Jamie.
No, it's so cute. I love puppies. That's why I keep fostering puppies.
And I'm surprised you didn't get Maddie with Mitch.
Well, yeah. There's a couple other puppies that need to be adopted too. Otto and
Otto was on the show last week.
And Otillie. Those are the only 2 O pups left. So
okay.
So Irene will be
Irene, she's been in rescue quite a while. Now she came back from an adopter, didn't she?
She was adopted. Yeah, Julie was fostering her up north in Washington, and she got adopted. And then she got returned after 6 months. I mean, it was tough for them. It was not easy. Okay. And
so apparently there was a life change or something, but
no, it was back. Cats. She hurt the cats.
Oh, so she's a no cat home.
Yes. I mean,
I thought you had cats.
She did, because she's got a mean peer paw, and she was the resident dog, who's a peer mix, would not play with her. She is highly active. And so she was. I figured I'd put Maddie up because, well, Irene's asleep. So I know. That's okay. That's what happens. Maddie and Phoebe. Yeah, it happens. You're right. But anyway, sorry, Jamie. No, that's okay. But anyway, she was returned at no fault of her own. Yeah, and so she doesn't have access. I have a bunch of wildlife, but she doesn't have access to them because I have. They can't get out, but I have garden gates up for my flowers and everything. And she, she would kill. I mean, I think any of my dogs would kill rabbits if they actually had access to them. So I don't know. We don't. Let's not go getting hasty here. No, they're not a lethal. They're not a lethal breed, really. No. But I don't think she meant to hurt them. You know what I mean? Like playing with them. So she played them to death. Yeah, and and I don't think. I mean, she's super lovely, highly active. She need no young kids for sure. She's jumpy. She's very active. And no cats. No cats. Julie's watching. Hi, Julie. Now I have cats, but they stay upstairs, and they're smart. She doesn't react when they're like sitting upstairs meowing. She does it on the top of the stairs. She doesn't react at all. Okay. So I don't have cats because I have dogs. That's why I don't have cats. I have dogs.
I have both, Steve. Now stop that.
Mine stay upstairs. One of them is 11, and they have their own bedroom, and they just hang out upstairs. So, Julie is Irene's very first foster. Yes. So, yes. Thanks for joining us, Julie. I understand Julie moved out of the Pacific Northwest into heat like the Death Valley. Oh, that's right. Yeah. She's sweltering down there in Arizona now. So it's hard to see her. She's super long. She's super chill. Well, right
You're
now,
talking about all this stuff she does, and we're just not seeing it. I'm sorry.
well, it's all the dogs are sleeping right now. This is like the time of day where they all crash.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
so the
nap
deer,
time.
their jobs are done for now. The deers are all gone. No coyotes, no cats, no rabbits, and they're tired.
Yeah, yeah. So
And
she's snoring too.
either that, or they knew mom was coming on the rescue show, and they wanted to leave a good impression.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what happened. Remember when I had the two J pups on? They were sleeping.
Oh man!
Talk to me.
Oh man! That we got to produce a couple of really good videos of from Judd and Journey, didn't we?
Yeah, they were those pups were, all puppies are cute. They were they were like almost perfect. They were really super. They were mellow. They were super mellow. So
I can't remember who these folks adopted, but they're in Ohio. Their dog is either there now or coming to them. So I can't remember who they adopted.
what is that? 5 cats, 3 pairs, or 5? Yeah. Well, it depends on the dog, right?
And that means the cats rule the roost, because cats got something they can show up here. Their hands have teeth and they know how to use them.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you. But do me a favor, poke Irene, make sure she's alive.
She's snoring.
She's snoring. That's what I'm hearing.
She's snoring.
You could be cameraman.
Maddie's definitely alive. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Maddie's chewing on her
Water bottle.
homemade chew toy. Yeah. I usually put a sock around those, believe it or not. Ah, there we have it. It was Garvey, Molly's dog. Wow.
Nice. Good.
Garvey got there at 1:30 a.m. So
Nice.
awesome. So I bet he's sleeping while you're on watching the show. Remember, we want to hear in about a month or two. We want to get him on as a happy adoption story, if you don't mind. And I would like to come visit him here maybe next month or something.
So, Steve, I have a quick question. Is our show so boring that all these dogs are sleeping during it?
I think we put him to sleep. Yeah, I think you may have a point there.
We gotta amp things up here a little bit. Like, get these guys.
Yeah. By the way, Julie's requested that you give her a hug from them.
Yeah, I give her lots of hugs. I know. I mean, it's
So 2 foster homes have got the same opinion. She's a very sweet girl.
she is a very sweet girl. I do want to, I have to preface this. On a scale of 1 to 10 and barking, I have one other, Gunner, who barks a lot. She barks a lot. So that's a consideration.
Okay.
Like, because a couple of mine bark here and there. This one and Gunner, my almost 3-year-old, both of them, she barks a lot. So it has to be, like somebody that living in an area that is not going to be an issue. And she, she plays, I mean, she is very physical. Definitely a 6-foot fence. There is no 4 or 5 foot fence for her. She definitely has to have a 6-foot fence. She's a lot more active than any of, well, I mean, I do have young dogs, right? I have a 10-month-old and a little over a year-old. And those are the ones, all 3 of them. And my lab, who's 7, plays hard. So she plays with
That's
my
a lab. Labs don't know what it's like to age.
Oh, no. She can hike 7, 8, 9 miles. And she plays with all of them. She plays really well. She walks great on a leash, like calm. She loves her
I think
walk.
I kind of have a funny feeling Daphne may not need to go anywhere.
She's in her home where she belongs.
The good news is they can clearly still foster if they keep Daphne, because they are now. All right.
Yep, exactly.
Hey,
Yep.
I want to say somebody in Texas had their foster for 18 months and just got adopted.
I saw that online.
Okay.
My
18 months.
And then that happens. All right.
Yeah.
We just got to watch the dog. Okay.
Yeah.
We just got to make sure that the adopter meets that dog's needs and don't boss the dog around at the beginning. You just got to identify and meet the dog's needs when they've been there that long and they lose their home, because they don't know what's going on. They did not have a say in all this. All right. That's kind of a metaphor, but they still get destabilized, and you want to restabilize them. So you got to get them feeling safe first. First thing you want that dog to feel is safe with you. So
agreed.
Wow,
Yeah.
after 18 months. Wow. That's
I had a foster 4 months that got adopted and returned about the same time, but I adopted him because he's super, super sensitive.
who was that one?
Gunner.
Okay. Now Gunner, let me ask you this. Was he returned because of the fact that he was in a foster home for so long and then was yanked out? Did that play a role, do you think? You're allowed to say anything you want on this show because we've got arguments on both sides. Okay.
Well, supposedly their dog wouldn't play with them. Another dog not playing with the other dog. And this is why I think it's extremely important to have definitely young, playful dogs.
Matching, similar energy levels, everything. Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I think it's, when I'm just saying, I don't believe like getting a video of a dog riled up and playing is the same thing as playing with another dog. You know
That's
what I
correct.
mean?
I
So
agree.
a 10-year-old dog is not going to happen with her.
But when you're a nationwide rescue, you got to do what you can. Okay.
Yeah,
And
so
I will say GPRS is very good at matching homes, though.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, we as fosters have final say. And especially when the returns, I want it to be like this. It's got to be like a really good, solid match for her. And everybody
Got to be a better home, at least as good as what your home is, right?
Yeah. I mean, they've got to realize this girl's active. This girl is highly athletic. And
a human can't keep up with her. It's going to take another dog.
Yeah, and she needs a walk every day. She loves it. She walks so nicely. She seems, even though she'll be a year next month. She seems a little older for some reason, just because, like,
wow, I didn't realize she was that young.
Yeah, she'll be a year next month. And she goes into her crate when I ask her to. She wasn't in a crate. I know Julie did, but she wasn't in a crate for the last 6 months. She did some damage, like board chewing on the outside of the house. She's never done any damage here, ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Because she's got a lot of dogs to play with. So
Sydney makes a valid point. Be realistic and very transparent with the screener that is working with you about your dog in the home, about how active they are, playful they are. Tell your screener, be very, very transparent with your screener. Don't hide anything, because that's just it ties their hands. They're not going to have enough information to make a good fit. And they're not sending a dog out to fail. They're not going to do that.
And I keep my dogs and I keep my fosters until they find the right home.
That's right. Because you have final say.
Yes. And, like I said, I'm especially sensitive to the returns, right?
Well, you've been doing this a long time, and you're also sensitive to the adoption too. Okay.
Yeah. She had a rough first 2 days when they dropped her off. It was a rough 2 days, but you know what? Then the third day she went out with the dogs, kind of like stood there. Day 4, she started playing.
Do you have one of your dogs that will address when a dog is struggling? Do you have a dog that will try to help that dog at all?
Well, my youngest, which is ironic because I didn't get him through the peer rescue, but I just did a DNA test on him, and he's 35% Pyrenees. Which is ironic.
Oh, wow.
So these guys, Irene, and my young one, and Lily Mae all cuddle together. They're very physical. She really likes my 10-month-old
Look
boy.
how relaxed she is.
Because she's been
This
running
dog
around.
feels.
Oh my God.
That's
See?
what I mean about feeling safe right there. And the Pure Paw. Never forget what it takes for a Great Pyrenees to learn that Pure Paw. You know, that's the cue, right? Sorry, everybody. It's only 20 seconds. Always remember, as majestic as Daphne is, as majestic as Irene is, they may have had to go through something like that, learning how to do that. So,
yeah, she's knocked my glasses off my face.
But always remember, it was a struggle for her. So you gotta be kind. All right, be kind.
I just laugh because she's just so she's very affectionate. She's super affectionate.
You know, I had somebody say, well, what are you going to do if your dog knocks your eye out? And I says, well, I have a glass eye. I guess.
Knock your eye out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I have Great Pyrenees. We embrace the fur. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I've had my retina, not from her, but I've had my retina scratched. Like sleeping in the paw, in the face.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. You know, I had something similar, but my wife videoed it. She didn't say, stop, Charlie. She videoed it.
Well, my battery's going to go dead soon. So
okay. Well, we're going to go back here anyway, because we've got two fosters fixing to do what Irene and who was it?
Mitch
played tug of war with?
Oh, that was Lily Mae and
Lily
Irene.
Mae. Now, Lily Mae, what was her GPRS name? Frida, wasn't it?
Yes, Frida.
Frida, yeah.
Yep.
So in case you're looking around for Frida, she's not available. Once again, findanotherdog.com.
Yeah, I've had her since. Well, I had her as a foster at 2 months. She's also, I have several foster girls.
I used to make fun of Jamie on their foster page. I see her get a new puppy, and I say, "Okay, all right, may as well take that one down." That one's never gonna be
I had
Steve.
So Maddie's available, right?
Look at that.
Is Maddie available, or is that?
Yeah, Maddie's available.
Okay. Is she listed already? I don't remember.
She should be on the GPRS website and Pet Finder.
Okay.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Oh, she just broke ranks, but she got right back under control again.
Yep, that is amazing.
Look at Daphne! Holy crap!
She's a good girl.
Great job, you guys. That is.
So if you guys are even remotely interested in Daphne, you better be getting your applications in. But then be prepared for failure, just in case. All right. Always. Here's what I suggest. Always go into something like this with no expectations. If you have no expectations, you can't become disappointed. All right. But I think Daphne's home. That's a personal opinion. You know, Melissa's going to probably come up and kill me.
Well, Steve, I have to second that because I think she looks pretty darn comfortable.
Yeah. We won't talk about Maddie yet. We're not going to say how comfortable she looks right now, but she sure is. She sure is excited about pleasing her mom. You know it.
But I see a similarity there, Steve, with those 4 dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Because
2 white dogs and 2 black dogs. That's got a balance now. Yeah, I agree with you.
And you're picking up what I'm laying down, then, right?
Yeah, you got the 2 Newfies and the 2 Great Pyrenees. They have the similar colors, 2 and 2, so I think they got a good balance going on right now.
That's right. Yeah, you can't disrupt the apple cart there. You got to keep it.
I think Rob's going to come up and kick my butt here pretty soon.
We're not keeping these dogs.
So your name's not Jamie, right?
No.
Hey,
lot of
I've
work
had
to
a lot
handle
of
these dogs.
fosters I didn't adopt.
Well, I know you did. Jamie's been
I-
fostering. How long have you been fostering? Not even with just GPRS, just in general, Jamie. A lot of years.
Yeah. I started with GPRS and I fostered through Mountain Mamas,
Mm-hmm.
a couple puppies, and 3 little pitties.
Now you didn't
That's
keep
really
either
all
one of
I
those,
did.
right? Now those
What's that?
puppies moved on. Did the Mountain Mamas puppies move
Yeah.
on?
Yep.
Okay.
They both got it. And actually, I keep in contact, and that was a few years ago, and I still keep in contact with one of the families.
Oh, good.
They were tiny when I got them. Like, and I had to get
Okay.
I had to get them. They weren't neutered and spayed because they were just tiny. So I got
Right.
him neutered before he went to a home. I just took him to my vet.
Yeah. I want everybody to pay attention to Maddie and Daphne. And I'm sorry, I don't know the other 2 dogs' names, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know if people are noticing this or not, but Rob's wife she's not making a Great Pyrenees do anything. She's making them want to do something for her. See the difference? They want to please her. They want to do this. They want to do that, because if you bring a Great Pyrenees into your home and expect them to obey your beck and command, you've just got the wrong breed.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. When you call a Great Pyrenees, they've been known for thousands of years to turn their head the other way. Okay. So
When she goes outside, her and Lily Mae, it's almost impossible to get them back in the house.
no, that's through play though, right?
Well, even if they're just, like they will lay outside. I have turf
Okay.
lay on the patio.
All right.
But
So what happens? You're not making it worth their while? Is that what happens? Because
they're just laying outside. But when it's night, when it's time to come in, right? When it's late and it's time to come in and go to bed, they just want to keep. They like it outside. And you know what? My very first peer, who's 7, she's laying over there. She's big. Same thing. She goes outside. She does not want to come in.
But the thing of it is that you're okay with that, right?
Oh yeah. I mean,
you're
they'll
giving
come
them
in.
the ability to make that choice.
They'll come in. I'll just leave the sliding glass door open. I start moving around and getting things, up for the night, and they just will wander in. They'll just wander in. Oh my!
Well, bye, Jamie. Her battery died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Jamie. So that's important with what I just said, and because what you're seeing is Pyrenees interacting the way they should. Okay. And when mom asked them to do something, they said, yeah, because she makes it worth their while. It's worth their while. And by the way, Rob, you see what Debbie says? She thinks Daphne is definitely home now too. So,
it's unanimous, Rob.
yep. It's pretty much unanimous.
If you've only had Maddie a couple of weeks, and for her to be listening to you at such a young age,
and look how well she's doing. Nice work.
And interact with the other 3 dogs so well, that just is a testament to how good of training you guys do and working with them and making them feel safe and want to please, like Steve said.
Mm-hmm.
So great job. Very good.
Yes.
The secret recipe is love.
Yeah.
That interaction with love.
Right.
They want to please me.
That's right. Absolutely. See, that's it right there. See, I'm going to give everybody a little secret here from the behavior world. There's 4 considerations you have to keep in mind when you ask your Great Pyrenees to do something for you. Number 1, they have to understand what it is you want them to do. So no confusion. Don't assume they just know what the word means. All right. Number 2, they're a thinking breed. It's got to make sense to them to do it. And number 3, and anybody that's ever owned or ever had anything to do with the Great Pyrenees will understand number 3. It's got to be worth their while. Okay. And because if you ask them to do something, you don't make it worth their while, they won't do it a second time. Okay. So, and then number 4 is something that's pretty important too. time. They don't make a move without processing it. So you have to give them time to process what you just asked them to do. Okay. So we don't give commands to Great Pyrenees. We give cues. A command is an order expected to be obeyed. Well, we just talked about the wrong breed for that. Well, a cue is a request that has a promise attached to it. If you do what I ask, not order. If you do what I ask, I promise I'll make it worth your while. That's the difference. And that's that was a good, pleasant interruption right there.
I'm going to have a little pun here. She's having a ball.
There you go. Yeah.
But no, great
Puppies
job.
are
you
so much
guys.
fun, aren't they? They're so much fun.
Just as thank you for letting us enjoy your living room for this afternoon.
No kidding. I mean, this is just amazing.
They're both wonderful dogs, and you guys have done a great job with them.
Well, thank you.
have.
Appreciate it.
And just out of curiosity, Rob, and there's no right or wrong answer. Remember, I asked Jamie how long she had been fostering. How long have you been fostering? Are you new to this, or have you been done it in the past as you're growing up? What?
Yeah, I'm new. I've been doing this, I guess, a year and a half.
Oh, okay. Well, you're not that new.
9 dogs.
Wow.
Wow. Because we've had you on the show before, not with Daphne, with other dogs.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Good job. Very good job.
Yeah. And you do have a good balance there. 2 white dogs, 2 black dogs. I do like that.
Yeah, I
And
got gray.
Lori swears by that. So
Gray hair all over the place.
Yep.
well, if my food doesn't have white fur in it, I send my plate back. Okay.
And when
That's
you said
right.
something about what you ask people to wear when they come into my house, because I have the white and the black dogs.
Yeah.
My dad got me a coffee mug several years ago that said, "If you don't like the fur, stay off my couch."
I like that. I like that.
So as you can
think
see,
Dad would get mad if I made coffee cups like that for New Hope and sell them, offering for donations on the website? I like that.
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead and use it. Yep. But as you can see, mine like make them.
And I'll make it customizable. I'll put the saying there. Then whoever wants it, maybe we can set it up to where they can send me a picture of their dog, and we'll put their dog on the coffee cup with that saying.
Oh, that would be perfect. Yeah.
There's a thought. There's an idea. Now the board of directors have to say, "Hey, okay," but I have a funny feeling they will do that.
Yep.
Of course, then again, you never know.
Yep. That was a great idea. I'd buy the first one. Can you put 4 dogs on 1 cup with the same?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I absolutely can.
Perfect.
Because we won't have the New Hope logo on it, and maybe a small one somewhere. But
yeah, you gotta have that on there somewhere.
Yeah, but anyway, thank you guys. You guys are doing great.
Rob, please.
And Jamie, I hope she's watching still. Thank you for coming on, Jamie, and hopefully we'll see you back on here when you get to learn a little bit more about Maddie.
Yeah, Rob, keep us updated on any apps that come your way, and keep us updated on any apps that you administer for Daphne. Okay. Yeah. And if you foster fail, none of us are going to hold it against you.
Okay.
Well, now hang on a second here. Fostering is the only job that you can have where failure is actually a good thing. Okay.
That's exactly right. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why they call it furniture.
Yep. Good one. That's right.
I like that. That's from a Ohioan that said that. Good job. All right. Thank you very much, Debbie. We're out here having fun. That's all we do. And by the way, I don't know if anybody realizes it, but Debbie, she has the Ursus. He's the 2026 calendar cover dog.
Oh,
so
nice.
Congratulations to Ursus. So, and don't forget, Chief Harris is in her 20th year. All right.
And just a quick heads up, next week, Steve, is Easter Sunday. So I hope everybody
no show. That's right.
We will not be doing a show next week.
All these people want to go spend Easter with their family. So
that's right. Yeah.
All right. You guys have a good one. We're gonna call it a day. Thank you, Rob, and thank you for showing us Maddie, the your best kept secret.
That's
All right,
right.
everybody. Bye now.
Bye, guys. Thank you, Rob. Take care.